Christmas game time.
Oh. Welcome back. Save it on a different slot.
Yeah.
So cute.
We're smart.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about what that was.
SMRT. This is for us now. Whoa.
I had a weird dream last night. It's a question.
How weird.
We were all doctors that use mechs that could miniaturize and fight disease directly. That doesn't sound that weird. The diseases were really strange though, like having a localized black hole on your face. Getting weirder. Dogs could fly. Maybe this is too much. And I owned a lot of cats. I mean, a lot of cats, more than you're thinking right now.
That's too many cats.
I know, but at least it's only a dream and not a possible video game idea.
Even I wouldn't be crazy enough to make something like that.
Okay, so we already got cloaks,
So...
a brown egg, a sweet candy, a fencing sword, a
that's the
festive
wand.
manga. So I don't know what manga is for. Oh, it must be an item. Like that. A spiffy coat, a hyper wand.
Oh, hey, the pet store again. We can try to get that guy out.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Cat TV. Cthulhu decides to go back to the pet store. Upon seeing Cthulhu enter, the shopkeeper moves to help another customer.
Who was Paws?
You were paused.
Was that was Paws? They just paused to think out who was Paws.
Pause gives us pause.
Cthulhu, you came back for me!
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is that right?
Why not?
Of course I did. I wasn't about to leave an old ally of mine from the transgalactic bandits wars locked up in a pet stall. I knew I could count on you. Now, about that payment. I already gave you what you wanted. I want more. Fine, you win. Just the words I wanted to hear. Now, where's the owner of this dump? Ah, there she is. The Arthurian comes with me.
The what?
Oh.
What's going on?
The green kitty. Not a kitty.
I should have known such a unique individual as yourself would be attracted to such quality. Now let's stop payment plans.
I think not. The cat's a friend of mine, and you will release it into my custody immediately.
No, just a minute. That cat cost me quite a pretty penny to acquire. I can't just give it away for free. I've got business to run here.
Look at my face. Now, how much are you going to charge me for that cat? That's better. Come on, Paws. Let's get out of here.
Cthulhu and Paws exit the pet shop. Hey!
You have no idea how good it feels to be out of that place. Once that poison out of my system and my powers return, I'll contact a friend to come pick me up from this backwards planet. And my payment? I'll make sure my ride brings it. I'm going to need a down payment. Fine, take this.
Cthulhu got a hat too. This armor for Cthulhu gives him hyper mode at the start of combat.
When the time comes, meet me at the park.
It is now Christmas Eve, the 31st.
So is the park available then? Oh, keep playing.
I meant this. Yeah,
Oh.
so instead of that, he had a cat tweak. So
So-
50 to it's way
Oh,
better.
look
Very
at-
sexy.
Very.
Sexy Cthulhu. It's probably already a thing, let's be honest. Uh-oh.
We're gonna have to be careful.
You wanna go to the park then?
Yeah, let's see if the park is.
Follow this little.
Okay.
Cthulhu decides to go back to the park. Dacker is there once again. And
Yeah.
this time feeding with squirrels.
Ah, Cthulhu, you came back! Come! Sit! Chat! I'll stay standing. Suit yourself! I might not look it, but I've been in my share of scrapes and scruffles. You? I was quite the adventurer in my day. I remember one particularly dark night where I had to defend a relic of the church from a horde of cultists. My companions were all wounded and bleeding, and I was the last one standing. A blast of light and a heal spell later, they were back in the fight. And that is why to this day a statue of Aquanaqua remains safely stored in the vaults of the church.
That was your doing? I really wanted that statue!
But did you? Isn't this much better? Spending a quiet moment in a park with good company, listening to the stories of the past?
I'd rather have the statue. It would have looked great on my nightstand in Rylith.
Cthulhu, Cthulhu, Cthulhu. I know it's hard to see now, but all of this will work towards your benefit. Your redemption. And me pressing the start button on the timer.
Pass!
In the end, you may not have a choice in the matter. Evil falls and good prevails, and when good needs you, I know you'll step up.
I'll show you. This is my game, and if I say that evil prevails, that's what's going to happen.
We'll see. Take this. No point in losing before you have to have a change of heart.
Cthulhu got a patchwork coat. This armor for Belsnickel boosts his damage when at max HP. Oh, cool. It is now Christmas Eve the 32nd. Belsnickel! Getting the
Who's that, Schnickel? Bet. It's only 10 HP.
A favorite of adjunct faculty. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Nope.
Sorry.
Sorry, Belsnickel.
We don't need to say that.
Not today.
So, is the park just him until... Oh, okay, the park is done, so okay.
Oh, the park is done?
Yeah, until the cat...
Comes back.
Yeah. I really need to finish the other game. It was
Okay.
really fun.
Oh, they haven't finished the other game?
I haven't finished.
Oh. Okay, so we can get a shadow whip, a swamp dress, a hyper wand, a spigot coat, a warm soup, a manga.
Let's see what the manga is for.
Okay. Well, we know
I
that.
thought the...
Cthulhu decides to return to the assembly hall. Another meeting of cultists, Anonymous, is already in session. Remember, Rose is the old man. Oh, wait, I think I'm Bob.
were you?
Why not?
Okay.
It was
Change
all
places.
stog this and stog that. I just felt like there should be more for me in life.
There isn't.
I know everyone says Lord Cthulhu is going to come and devour our souls, but just look at him. Does that thing look like he's capable of devouring anyone's soul?
A temporary setback. As soon as I regain my powers, I shall destroy the world.
Please, Cthulhu, I'm trying to share here. Old man. Old man.
Oh wait, no, Rose was you.
Nope, it was you.
What's it?
Trust me.
Oh my god.
You were an old man, you didn't look at the name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, no.
No.
Yeah.
This is good. Confronting. This is the same as Daiquiri.
Okay, fine. Make up your own Rose.
No, this is good. Confronting your demons heads on is one of the best ways to release yourself from them. I almost said realize. Now, Bob, is there anything you'd like to share with Cthulhu?
I just feel like you've been lying to me all these years. Either devour the world or don't, but the constant empty promises are tiring.
The concept is just so ridiculous. It's funny.
When I do devour the world, I'm going to eat you last. Now, Cthulhu, there's no need to be hateful. Look into my eyes.
Doing this a lot.
Not a chance. Recruit me.
Not a chance!
I got
Somebody
reading
keeps
again.
interrupting me, and I'm real angry about it.
Keep going.
Recruit me into an eldritch cult. Shame on you. Recruit me into an eldritch cult twice. Shame on me.
Things were so much easier in Innsmouth. Bob, I think you've made some important strides today, and Cthulhu, thank you for your ineffectual opposition. You've really made a difference. No, this can't be possible! Help yourself to a few cookies on your way out. Until next time, stay strong.
Next to the cookies is a pile of books, magazines, and other reading materials. Cthulhu swipes one. Cthulhu got manga. This item inflicts insanity on all enemies.
Oh, okay. So that's how we get all of our other items. We should have really been paying attention.
It is now Christmas Eve, the 33rd. I think instead of having a poison item, which is useless.
Yeah, kind of, with the,
Mega can inflict insanity.
Ooh, vulnerable?
Vulnerable or insane. It does it to everybody.
Yeah,
It makes them stronger, but
Yeah,
also weaker.
I will agree.
Same
I will agree.
Time. Okay.
Alright,
With book, brown egg, sweet candy, fancy sword, festive wand, swift dress, crystal sword, warm soup, drippy coat, hyper wand, swamp dress, it's a
Let's go for
song.
warm soup.
Okay.
Time for soup!
Soup kitchen. Cthulhu decides to go back to the soup kitchen. There you are. I had my doubts at first, but I knew you'd come through in the end.
It's been 20 days. I mean, blackmail doesn't have that effect.
It's not blackmail if it's for a good cause. Now let's get to serving some stew. Here's our first visitor.
1 scoop of soup for you, 1 scoop for me. 1 for you, 2 for me. Hey, this is fun.
That's not the way this works. No scoops for you until we're done.
Can't charitably, I can't say that.
Charitably?
Can't terribly give on an empty stomach, thank you. I have tentacles, not teeth or anything. It's hard for this common English language.
You're doing wonders with enunciation. There's not going to be any left for anyone else if you don't stop.
Their fault for not coming sooner. Besides, we can't just magic us some more stew. See, more stew.
You can't possibly expect to serve this glop to needy individuals. Is this even meat?
It's practically meat. Besides, you said it yourself. These people are needy. They can't afford to be picky.
That's not the point. This place gives out only the best. I'm afraid if we serve these people your stew, they'd pass out.
It's proven to be non-lethal in 5 out of 9 clinical trials.
If it's so safe, you eat it.
No, I couldn't possibly. I'm trying to watch my figure.
Just go home. I was a fool to think that you'd learn anything from this
Why is he
experience.
smiling about that?
I hope this has been a valuable lesson for you. Never teach me anything. I think I'll just take a little soup to go before I leave.
Cthulhu got warm soup. This item regenerates HP.
Oh,
Nice. It is now Christmas Eve, 34th. I didn't do that as dark music. Ah! It's so cold! I can't remember her voice apparently. So much snow!
this is nothing! Why, when I was a youngin', I was running through sky-high snow, barefooted, both ways, in the snow!
Both ways? Keep your glory days stories to yourself, old man.
I took a drink of water at the wrong time.
Yes, you did.
It's not definite, but
Do you have a lead in the next League of Christmas Evil member?
just a hunch. All snowstorms that affect Christmasland originate from the Christmas caves in the far north. If the Christmas caves are generating an abnormally large number of snowstorms, that could indicate something's amiss there.
Weather? We're based our next dungeon choice on the weather?
She's not wrong.
Gee, thanks, narrator, for making me look really dumb. That was sarcasm.
We're going to a really cool place, Cluck Cluck. Are you gonna be warm enough? You are the chicken, let's go! It is now Christmas Eve, the 35th. It's cold, crazy cold. Huddle in a corner and wish for death levels of cold. An ordinary party would be dead at this point. But this is no ordinary party.
You got that right. To the great Cthulhu, this is nothing. I laugh at such a feeble attempt at death by freezing.
I'm the Snow Maiden, the cold never
Don't you dare finish that sentence.
affects my core temperature or well-being at all. Gee, what did you think I was gonna say?
I'm not bothered by the cold. These clothes may look all raggy and hobo-esque, but they're actually quite warm.
And I have the power of the chicken. I'm fine. I didn't know chickens were immune to freezing temperatures. Wait a second, you're right. Chickens freeze in the cold. What was I thinking? Sorry. Cluck, cluck. I'll whip up a heat spell for you right now. Cluck, cluck quickly thaws.
Smells like chicken.
Maybe I overdid it.
Ah!
Who can live in such a freezing cold place? Besides me, of course.
I have a guess. The giantess Kryla. Is that a C?
I think it's a G.
The giantess Gryla has always been a fan of snow-filled caves.
Doesn't she eat naughty kids? It's a good thing we don't have any of those with us. Don't look at me! Yes, I may have tried to steal presents for orphans once or twice, but does that make me naughty? Yes. Yes, it does. But that's in the past! Now I'm a crusading avenger of justice on a quest to rescue the big guy himself. So you can steal Christmas presents directly from the source? You can't prove that. That's literally what you told us when you joined our party. Past Baba Yaga is a tricky one. You can't always trust what she says. You're not gonna let her eat me, right?
Of course not. It's far too late in the game to replace a party member.
The programmers really don't want to go to all that bother making a new character that most players will never see.
Exactly. I've heard that 99% of all players don't even make it past the tutorial. 99%!
That can't possibly be right.
Maybe if you start in higher quality games, players would play past the tutorial.
Never!
Focus, people! Kid-eating monster! Kid, right here!
As I was saying, you have nothing to fear. Now let's go fight an old woman.
Funny.
Let's see what weird stuff they got for us now.
I want to fight!
I like you trying to escape.
Yeah,
Plague!
I'm sorry, plague!
Oh, I didn't do the info on this guy.
How many arms are too many arms? Alright.
2.
Really? Just 2?
Yeah.
So you should
I have
two arms.
spoken.
So you should have 2.
Oh.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Okay, fire, poison, good.
Lightning, heart.
Charm.
We've never.
That must be charm.
Every time we say that, we never go to the
No,
tutorial. or
it's
description.
charm. It's totally charm. It's charm.
Okay.
Charm. He hit himself.
And now he's not charmed anymore.
Well, yeah.
Hey, is the bat a different thing or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Pyrodactyl.
The real reason the dinosaurs were
extinct. It looks like a lot of slashing.
Well, he's a dead thing.
It will be.
He's dead now.
Yes.
Oh, that was looking bad.
Wow, look at that. Oh.
I mean, it was fair.
If I walk in a straight line and do that, look at that. Oh, one thing I was gonna say is they could have just done the FF5 treatment of replacing characters. Where the character is technically dead, but all their stats are preserved in a slightly different character.
Yeah, I hated that.
Cryle or whatever.
Cryle was just...
I mean, it wasn't her fault.
No, it wasn't her fault, but she just pops in at the end, basically, where it's like, all the work is 90% been done, and then you're like, why couldn't I just have Galuf?
Galuf.
Galuf. Galuf?
I don't know.
Galuf. And so it's like, I've never been able to beat that game just because of that one thing. I was like, oh, she has no personality.
That roach mage just healed everyone.
You kill it!
I'll kill it with ice! Because it's weak against that and not fire.
Yeah. I like how you say you kill it with ice and then hit it with tentacles.
Well.
Just, they were there.
Oh, I gotta charm it. I gotta start using these items.
Oh. Star of a bomb. So the last bad guy has to be Krampus, right? Santa Claus is also another possibility, I think, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to think of any other Christmas thing. Because a lot of these things I think gotta be references to like Christmas stuff in different cultures.
Yeah, they are. They all. Did you ever look up Belsnickel?
I have never looked at Belsnickel. I can look at Belsnickel right now.
That's what you said last episode, and then you didn't.
I didn't.
Okay.
So we're doing it now. It was just a few episodes later. What's your problem?
That. That can But, yeah. Galuf and Kryle. We obviously come from more of a Final Fantasy sort of background when it comes to video games.
Yeah, very much. Okay, so he is a crotchety, fur-clad Christmas gift-bringing figure in the folklore of Palatinate region of southwestern Germany, along the Rhine.
Palatinate?
Palatinate, yeah. Along the Rhine, the Saarland, and the Odenwald area of the German name. Good lord, it's a German thing.
Okay.
Makes sense. Should we look up Gryla? What was her name?
What are you talking about?
Like
Oh,
ice giant.
Gryle, the giant we're about to fight?
Yeah.
I don't think that took, but it looks
Icelandic Christmas folklore depicts a mountain-dwelling characters and monsters who come to town during Christmas. So it's okay.
Alright, this all checks out.
And you know what? This all checks out. They've done their research, and we've done ours on their research. I found no flaws.
Through Wikipedia.
Oh, not Wikipedia.
What was that? Google?
No, they actually have
Humper,
things.
a rebranded frog. What?
No, they actually have areas where they actually explain this stuff.
On the internet?
Yeah, I
I mean,
Googled
what
it,
sites
and
did
then
you
I had
use?
something of Icelandic folklore.
No,
So
what site did you use?
I went to Google, and I found Icelandic folklore on it.
Okay.
So there we go. Thank you, Julia. I'm so glad.
Oh man, I never got
Kill the thing you like the most. Frogs.
It's a rebranded frog.
So it's therefore less valuable?
It's also digital, so yes, it is less valuable.
How dare you! Digital frogs are the most endangered of frogs.
They're the least endangered because they're the easiest to create. Their habitat is nowhere near.
I don't know. If you have put Cthulhu around the area, what habitat will they have left?
What? Oh, I
Cthulhu will
see.
destroy it.
It's true.
It took you a second.
You just reload and you're good to go.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
Did you become a Skeksis?
Yes, I did.
Skeksis? I have no idea.
That creature from that one movie, I still don't know why why it is looked upon so fondly.
The Dark Crystal?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Dark Crystal freaks me out. Like, I
Like-
didn't see it until I was like 22, I think. And I was like, what is the deal with this?
Oh, she had a 100% charm thing with the Cluck Cluck, it looks like.
Thank you, because I did not.
I just saw 100% charm and I presume Cluck Cluck was part of it.
Oh, I chose white there.
Oh.
Instead of a potion, I'll have an elixir equipped.
Ah.
To reach max.
To reach max.
Ah! Boom!
Wah!
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Teamwork.
This is the worst teamwork ever. Oh,
What is this guy?
that looks like the thing from Ghostbusters.
Oh, I was thinking it looks. Oh, you're talking about the dog thing?
Yeah.
I was thinking it looks like a Rancor from Star Wars.
No,
Collab
it's too hunchback.
got tired of hanging out in our other game. Lazy. They just reused code.
They have such cheap games. They are really fun, but now I'm like, they have a lot of reference to their other games.
Well, what other games do they do?
They did the Cthulhu Saves the World.
Yeah.
And then they did Undead, whatever, where your party's like a bunch of skeletons.
Uh-huh.
And it's like them trying to get out of the underworld or something. It's like, I barely started it. It was really, like, interesting, but I just forgot about it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Going through this, I really kind of want to play all the other games I have in there, because it was like a bundle thing on
yeah.
Steam, where I was like, oh, okay.
No, they actually seem like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Ah, chicken dance. One charm. But you gotta get his chicken power up, Julia.
I know. Her.
Cluckers.
Yeah, is she? Yeah, she lays eggs, doesn't she?
Oh. Well, she's not a rooster, so that would be Why was I even questioning this?
Oh boy.
Okay then.
Are all chickens female? I just want to quietly let you feel ashamed about that.
It's just whatever.
Oh.
They're so weak. They're so dead.
She's gonna use a bomb.
Let me guess, on the lab experiment.
Because it'd be a waste to do it anywhere else.
Pretty much. But the poison's gonna take care of them. Oh no, she has power! Power! What was that?
Huh?
Never mind. They're still alive.
Oh boy. Really got us too.
I know. I don't think any of them are insane.
They're not gonna.
Yep.
Yeah. It's fine.
Fine.
They're okay. We're all good.
Everything's good. Everything's fine.
Yeah. And we're gonna charm that guy. And it worked!
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So you can't hit him. Alright.
And he hit himself to
And
death!
killed himself. Wow. Alright. That'll do it. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
What'd you call me?
That's what he said. Called you pig.
How?
Right. Did we check the bottom right corner?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe
Now I don't know.
Now you have doubts?
I was very concerned. Ah! So, it looks like I should be. Good job.
Oh, did you get the temporary? No.
No. I mean, I don't know if I have. I applied for a job. Then somebody else was like, hey, my friend's looking for people to work here. And I'm like, it'd be really cool if you would apply for that.
What
Would it be
job?
cool if I apply in January because I don't want to kill my dad before then? And they're like, yeah. It's just a caretaking, developmentally disabled people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I could do it.
I don't know how long you can do it, though.
Yeah, we'll find out. But the point is, I need to work constantly, so I'm coming. This guy was weak against charm.
You know April's gonna be hitting you for that.
Bah! No, she won't.
No, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
You can get a job, but I can.
Yeah, she always says
But also, she has a bigger resume than you.
that. Yeah, shut up.
And yours seems to keep dwindling. I was at here for 6 months, and here for 3 months, and here for 2 months.
Yes, thank you for telling me about that. I'm quite aware of my failures.
Just want you to know.
Look, it's charmed.
It's so charmed.
Oh, that thing's dead.
Is it? Oh yeah, now that the charmed
Cockroach.
cockroach for you. I can't believe it's so close to Christmas already.
It might even be Christmas.
It's not, but
Who knows?
everyone knows this is recorded early, Julia.
Don't break the illusion.
No, there was no illusion.
Yes, it was.
Nah. But we've been basically stuck inside for almost a year.
Yeah. Welcome to pandemic, everyone.
And this second time of the pandemic looks like it's gonna hit harder.
Yeah, it does.
Well, sweet.
Hey, that took off.
Guess a goodbye to everyone's job. So now they have time to watch our stuff. They won't.
Me, I'll be getting a job.
Okay. Perhaps. You don't know if you got it?
No, I mean, you can't get a job before you apply.
Oh, you haven't applied.
Well, no, because I'm not sure if that other job's gonna go through yet.
Oh, you gotta wait for that first job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna wait for January, no matter what. Oh, he's dead.
Dead!
I guess I'm gonna talk.
Okay.
Right, he has me.
I mean, I guess he only has 400 HP. You could probably kill him.
Stop him.
Yes, you
Oh,
can!
yeah. It's a miracle.
I still haven't watched the last episode of Unbreakable.
Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
That's where I came from.
Yeah, okay. That was not bad.
It was.
Have you done the Choose Your Way thing yet?
Yeah, I did. It still shows on my Netflix thing. It's like, finish watching this, and I'm like, I did. I spent like 2 hours on that. I'm good.
2 hours?
Well, you don't have to. I just
God.
made a couple bad choices here and there. And then I didn't get like the best ending, so I went back and did that. But
Oh, so you can have multiple different endings?
yeah.
Well,
So yeah,
I mean, it's
I still
kind
need
of...
to do the Black Mirror episode.
There's a Black Mirror that does that?
Yeah, it's called
Julia, I can tell you right now what every ending's like.
Bandersnatch.
Depressing.
I know already. When I first started watching Black Mirror, I was like, this is like, kind of neat. I like it, kind of Twilight Zone-ish, but,
Technology.
edgy. But then you kind of understand where they're coming from, and it's just one note.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Twilight Zone.
Whoa! You shut up.
You know it's one note.
I love Twilight Zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't bad, but it was one note. I'm saying
You're
it was
not
one
saying
note.
it wasn't bad? It wasn't bad.
I just had some, it just went to different octaves at least.
Octaves?
Yeah, that's right.
No! You can't octaves this.
I'm just saying it had a little bit more flavor than Black Mirror did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is it had more variety.
Yeah, it's just like death, stalking the woman, or the dog guarding, stopping the guy from going from hell so he can go to heaven when he died.
Oh, I don't.
Do you know that one? Oh yeah, there's a guy, he like died. He's going to this one place, but his dog, who was waiting for him, was like, is this Twilight Zone? I think this is Twilight Zone.
Could be the Outer Limit.
No, it was old, like 1950s. It can't be the Outer Limit, because the Outer Limit wasn't that like 1980?
No, there were two different versions. 80s,
Well, it was black and white, I remember. So anyway, so the dog is just like growling at this supposed angel, telling them, oh yeah, no, come here, this is the heaven, and the dog just keeps growling. He's just like, what the? And so he just ignores the guy and goes where his dog is, and then, the narrator pops up and goes, and with that, his dog saved him from going to hell.
What?
It was way more explained and everything,
Oh,
what was
okay.
happening, but like, that was pretty much the gist of it.
Bark! Okay, I'll go over there, Rex. And he didn't go to hell that day.
I know, it was a weird one, but then, Gremlin on the Wing,
yeah,
one of the famous
yeah.
ones.
That's a great one.
It's like, it didn't have, like, everything was just dismal, it was just, like, weird.
Yeah, like some kind of ended nice, and some kind of ended, like,
Creepy and weird, but nothing ended just like, everything's gonna be like, emo, just...
I wouldn't describe Black Mirror as
I'm
emo.
gonna describe this emo.
Ew.
I saw the one where they're in a place and they're on cycles, like bikes. They're on bikes and they have to be on the bikes the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And that one just ended with just like, oh, it looks like he had, he once had a conviction to get out of this and everything. Now he just wants to or he wants to be powerful. I'm just like, oh, like, that's all of your stupid stuff.
Well, it's like Citizen Kane kind of thing, like humble beginnings.
Yeah, humble, and it was just, but they do like stuff like that all the damn time. I just never forgot why people were like, ooh, Black Mirror. I wonder what happens in this episode. It's like watching Pinky
That
in
was
the Brain,
before
but
the
at least,
pattern was
but at
established.
least Pinky in the Brain was a silly cartoon. He knew he was gonna lose.
Well, you still know he's gonna lose in this, too.
Yeah, but it's not fun. You just gotta sit there going, oh.
I don't think it's meant to be fun. They established that when the very first episode has a guy screwing a pig prime minister.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just saying. It wasn't. Even shows like that, with go to these weird areas, it can be like interesting and fun, and Black Mirror just was not.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Black Mirror was just like, see this, depressing, and I'm just like, okay, this depressing. Time's up, depressing.
time ain't up until the battle's over.
And I just got to that point where I was like, Jesus, I'm just talking to half my friends. I don't fucking care.
Like, what?
Because that's how they say about everything. What if a story happened like this? Depressing. And I'm like, okay.
Why do
Would
your
it be-
friends have speech about it?
They all do. And they're like, isn't that unique? I'm like, no, it's oversaturated like everything else. Stop it. Insane in the brain. Have we done that before?
We have
Yeah.
many times.
We're a one note.
Yeah.
Speaking of one note, us.
Ah,
Oh, this alarm. This alarm is telling us to stop and we never do when it goes off.
it's a reminder. Maybe you should set it for 25 minutes.
No.
Okay, well then this is gonna happen, isn't
Yeah.
it?
even for 25 minutes, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Just kill the frog and let's be on with our day.
We'll leave you alone!
We'll leave you alone now, people. Go away.